Welcome top news today.
By Joseph Tsehei Lee. At the end of U.S. President Donald Trump's first year in office, the pressure for deglobalization has complicated the partnership between the U.S. and its allies. This dire situation offers China an irresistible opportunity to claim the 21st century for itself, projecting immense economic, political and military power not only to compete with but also to surpass that of the U.S. When Chinese President Xi Jinping outlined his ambitious vision for the country at the Chinese Communist Party's CCP 19th National Congress in October, little attention was given to the diplomatic implications of his agenda. Upholding China's commitment to peaceful development, Xi said he would create a community of common destiny with mankind, choosing pragmatism over ideology and global concerns over national interests. Xi has opened himself up to negotiation and compromise with any government. In stark contrast with Trump's "America First" motto, Xi's pivotal phrase, "creating a community of common destiny," is a radical departure from Deng Xiaoping's principle of hiding our capacities and biding our time. Xi is keen to exercise China's leadership in global security, governance, and economic and ecological issues. Recognizing that Beijing wastes no time in filling power vacuums left behind as Washington pulls back from key arenas, Trump's pragmatic decision to implement an Indo-Pacific strategy has given rise to new geopolitical dynamics in Asia. These complex and intriguing entanglements between the U.S. and China are leading to the recalibration of geopolitical relations in Asia. Regional states like Taiwan, Australia, India, Japan and South Korea are quickly repositioning themselves as they're tethered to an isolationist superpower that is against an increasingly assertive China. The fast-changing landscape becomes more difficult for Taiwan, the stability and security of which is contingent upon Beijing's diplomatic and maritime posture in the Western Pacific. Everyone worries that the U.S. and China might use Taiwan as a bargaining chip to extract concessions from each other, but one should never overlook Taiwan's capability to assert its own influence at two important levels. First, geopolitics is determined by ideas as much as by might. Even though China is perceived by the media as a unipolar power in Asia, any attempt by Beijing to destabilize the Taiwan Strait would alienate neighbors and give rise to concern about China's threat to regional stability. As long as Taiwan adheres to the norms of a liberal world order and strives to join multilateral organizations, it will make its presence felt, and gain respect and support from the international community. Second, no country is willing to take sides in a polarized world with China on one side and the U.S. on the other. On the surface, everything is shifting in China's favor. China is determined to restrict Taiwanese pro-independence forces through the use of coercive and cooptative measures, stopping Taiwanese participation in multinational organizations and targeting its few diplomatic allies. It appears that China's rise to power and the reorganization of Asian geopolitics have weakened Taiwan's autonomy. However, despite the widespread perception that Taiwan is at the mercy of China and the U.S., the nation continues to maintain extensive connections worldwide. President Tsai Ing-wen has intensified efforts to advance humanistic and business ties with India, Japan, Singapore, South Korea and Vietnam. This type of informal diplomacy enables the nation to maneuver in a hostile environment,